Hi and welcome to your yin practice today. So this is all based on renewal and spring energy. And yin is all to do with traditional Chinese medicine and working with meridian energy lines throughout the body. So when we're working with spring energy, it's all about the liver and gallbladder lines through the body. So the liver line goes from the big toe, and it runs up through on the inside of the leg and then goes up through the chest and to the face. And then the gallbladder one goes from the little toe and then goes up through the side of the body and then does like a zigzag around here and then comes up through the face as well. So when we're working with these two lines, obviously we're working with the hips quite a lot and opening up through this space, but also working with the chest a little bit as well. So we're just going to slowly move through those. And because it's a yin practice, you know, we are stretching the body, but we're not overexerting ourselves. It's quite a nice practice in terms of releasing anything that we want to release before we move ahead with our month, but also it's just really grounding as well. So we're still sticking in that spring phase of, you know, we're not going too fast, too soon, but we are gently opening up before our ovulation. So just sitting nice and tall, crown lifted, chin slightly tucked, and then rub the palms together. Pushing firmly through heart center when you're ready. Big sigh out, let it go. Deep inhale. And release. 2 more times. Breathing in and out of the nose, just really connecting to your breath and the way it's flowing down your body. We've had quite a stressful day. Sometimes we're just only chest breathing, so we want to make sure that we're extending that breath all the way down to our root at the base of the spine. Gently relaxing through the face, the jaw, softening the tongue. Let the shoulders drop. Feeling the sit bones and the ankles on the earth beneath you. Just fully bringing yourself into this present moment. If you'd like to set an intention, please do at the third eye point in between the eyebrows. Perhaps it's something that you're working on releasing, something you're working through at the moment. Just take your time and an internal mantra to yourself. I would like to release. A few times, just make sure your whole consciousness is aware of what that is today for you. Now take a deep breath in and exhale, release. Give yourself a shake through. Okay, so we're going to come straight down onto our backs actually, and we're going to come into Bananasana. Sorry, I said that wrong. We'll lie down on the left side of our mat, and then we're going to bring our left heel in the left corner, and then we're going to take our right leg and cross it over. Left hand extends into the left corner, and then reaching over with the right hand side, your left hand's going to grab the right wrist. And then just making sure that you're just creating a nice big curve down that right hand side. It's banana, but also croissant, if you want to think of it that way. We just got this nice big opening and stretch. Head can be turned in either direction really. It's entirely up to you. Relax the face, close the eyes down, long deep breaths all the way down. So just remembering in yin practice, yes, we are stretching, we're unraveling through the body, but we don't want to overstretch. So we're always going about 60% in the pose, not 100. And then over time, because we'll be in each pose for a few minutes, it gradually extends. So it's all about listening to your body, breathing deeply, using the breath to help you in this practice, because the exhale is always opening up, it's offering us more space to go deeper if we would like to. So really tuning in basically to your body, really having a conversation with yourself where you're feeling this stretch. And this stretching through the fascia is a connective tissue that kind of surrounds all our bones, our muscles, our blood. Basically, it holds everything together, a bit like a spider web. So it's this kind of like see-through, kind of elasticy kind of looking tissue, I guess, that is a bit like Velcro. So sometimes when we're holding on to emotion in the body, this Velcro gets kind of stuck. We haven't been moving our joints, or we've woken up with a funny neck because we've been in the same position. It's a bit like that. We need to then loosen it up. As we stretch, we open up the fascia and then it releases. So quite often people can get a bit emotional in yin. One more deep breath here. And exhale, release. Gently let go of the hand, come through center, sweep over to the right side, or do the exact opposite. Right heel, right corner, left leg on top. Right arm in right corner, grabbing the left wrist over, coming in to your banana shape. Okay, so just carry on explaining just at the beginning a little bit whilst we're doing this easy pose. It's quite often in yin, it can feel like emotions are released and you're moving through something. Some people find it really difficult to just be with themselves in each pose. And I'm very much a teacher, aside from now me explaining it, that where I just back off, I don't really talk in the poses, just to allow you that space with yourself. So as we release and as we open up through the fascia, through the stretching, we might have feelings, memories come up. They might come out of absolutely nowhere, something really deep from the past that you thought you had dealt with. So it's just honouring this time in your yin poses to work through that at the same time. So constantly checking in with yourself, constantly checking to see if you want to go a little bit deeper in a pose. So just adjusting yourself. So for example, right now, we can go into a deeper curve if you want to by moving our back over and coming into a deeper stretch. Now you might go too far sometimes, so you'll have to back off a little bit. But sometimes it feels really good through the body, that deeper stretch. So it is a conversation with yourself. I can guide you. But it's up to you how far you want to go with the opening. I hope that explains yin well for you. Like I said, I'm quite quiet throughout the practice, aside from at the beginning and the explanation. So don't be alarmed if you don't hear me say anything for a couple of minutes. Last couple of deep breaths here, all the way down through the left. And deep inhale all together. And exhale, release. Slowly come through center with the head, the arms, give them a little bit of a release. Hook the legs and give them a little bit of a wiggle. Now roll around. We're going to come onto our stomach. We're going to come into a sphinx position. So elbows underneath the shoulders. Fingers spread out nice and wide on your mat. And then the head you're like looking in between the thumbs. Give yourself a little bit of a wiggle out through the bum. Just release the glutes. Let the heels hang out. Let the legs release. We don't want any tension there. When you feel quite comfortable and you feel like you're in a position that, you know, you're getting that stretch, you've got a bit of a chest opening there through the lower back as well, closing the eyes down and just long, deep breaths. What's really nice in this pose is breathing in through the top of the crown, imagining a white light extending all the way down to your spine, down to your root. And then on the exhale, releasing, allowing that to come down the legs and then through the feet. So you're breathing in this light from the crown down to the root, and then exhaling, releasing from the root down to your feet. It's a nice visualization to do a few times, and then just let it go whenever you're ready. Try and be nice and still, be with your breath, go within. So if you're feeling pretty comfortable here, maybe a little bit too comfortable and you want to go into a little bit of a deeper stretch, what we can do is pull our elbows out and make our arms nice and straight to each corner of our mat and come into a seal pose. Again, checking the head's in line with the spine. As you do this, the arms are straight and shoulders, bring them down together. Feel a little bit more of a tightening through the glutes, obviously the pelvis. That's fine, long deep breaths. If this is a little bit too far for you, just make sure you come back down, elbows underneath the shoulders instead. Last couple of long deep breaths here. Release through the mouth if you need to. One more time. And exhale, bend the elbows. Slowly bring yourself all the way down. Take your time, no rushing. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, pushing yourself straight into a child's pose. Bring the forehead to mat, arms are extended, long deep breaths. If you want to fully relax, you can bring the arms all the way back into baby pose. Extend them towards the feet, palms facing up. And you can wriggle from side to side, whether you're in child's or baby's pose, just to release the lower back. Let it go. Taking a couple of breaths in stillness. Noticing how you're feeling. And when you're ready, again bringing hands underneath shoulders, whichever pose you're in, and then gently coming on up. And just sit on your mat. I'm going to come into shoelace, so we'll bring the left out forwards first, and then bringing the right knee stacked on top. Wherever that lands is okay. If it doesn't stack fully, it doesn't matter. As long as you're getting this nice big stretch down the right glute there, should be able to feel it. Okay. What's quite nice in this position is leaning forward, so bringing the hands in front of you, bending the elbows, and just allowing yourself to fold over those knees. If that's a bit too much for you, just come back up and then gently take your time. Again, listening to your own body and what stretch feels good for you today. So just coming to that 60% mark, not 100% all the way down. Coming somewhere that feels comfortable, that you can remain in stillness and breathe. And then over time, you might, with each exhale, come down a little bit further, but just let the breath and gravity do the work. Relax the jaw, soften the tongue. Couple more deep breaths here. Send it all the way down to that right glute. Give it that energy, that prana. Go a little bit deeper on the exhale if you can. One more time.
Let it go through the mouth. Very gently, using your hands to support you. Pushing on up will unravel. Windshield wipe from side to side. Just take a moment. Let any clicks happen. I get quite clicky. And then we'll go on to the other side. So right knee in front of you, and then bringing the left on top. Now you might notice one went over easily than the other. That happens. You know, we're quite often more open on one side than the other. For me, this left side's always tighter. Our left side's our yin side, our right side's our yang side. So my feminine side is always much tighter than my masculine. So it's good to notice which one yours is. There's nothing wrong with either, by the way. It's just we're always going to be tighter on one more side than the other. So just getting yourself into position, what feels most comfortable on this side, which may be different, like I just said. Closing the eyes down, relaxing through the face. Come back down into your breath, feeling that stretch now through the left glute. Breathe deeply, stay connected. Use the breath to help you release. Just notice what's coming up, rather in your head as you open up through the glutes, through the hips. This is quite often where we hold on to a lot of our emotion in the body. Last couple of deep breaths, send it down to the left hip. Exhale, release through the mouth. One more time. And very gently using your hands to support you, coming on up. Unravel. Walk from side to side, release. I want to release the head a little bit as well with some circles. Side to side. And then gently coming down onto your back. We'll come into happy baby, so lifting the legs up. So you can either hook on your hands behind the knees, or you can grab onto your ankles, or you can create the peace fingers with your, and then push the thumb in. Sorry, I can't talk today. Push the thumb through the big toe. I always mix up my words when I'm in spring. And then rock from side to side. So I don't know about you, but whenever I'm in this kind of spring phase of my cycle, I randomly place things in weird places, and I also just mix up my words a lot, so sorry. So it's good to notice like different parts of your cycle, kind of what your energy or like mood or the little things that you do. I couldn't find my phone for ages yesterday, and I'd put it in the wardrobe, stuff like that. Just, I think sometimes my head's not in line with my mouth, so when I'm teaching I mess up my words quite a bit more. Close the eyes down, relax the face, just enjoy this rocking from side to side, this opening through the thighs, deep into the hips. And then whenever you feel like coming into stillness, please do, and then you can pull them a little bit deeper into the body. Last few breaths here. So much like I was just saying then, it's like in the spring energy, kind of our minds started going, but maybe our body's not caught up yet from the rest of our winter. It's interesting, isn't it, when you kind of notice those things and how you react in certain situations, like your mind's ready to go, but your body's not there yet. Deep breath in, and exhale, release. Slowly let go. Bring the knees and feet gently down. Again, another rock. You can twist really from side to side as much as feels comfortable for you, kind of in supine twists, but a moving one. And then when you feel ready, just really starfish out on your mat. Really nice and wide, palms facing up or down, depending on how you feel today. Give yourself a little wiggle through the body. And we are coming into relaxation. So just fully letting go of everything, just getting the body heavy into the ground beneath you. Checking you're nice and relaxed. There's no tension held anywhere. Maybe you want to rock your head from side to side. And again, a big sigh out if that helps you, just to release. Just noticing how you're feeling. The spaces that we worked on opening today. How the mind's feeling. Anything that came up. Just a moment of reflection. And then just let it all go. Just staying here to integrate your practice. It's so important. So I'm just going to leave you here and just be as long as you need to be. Really listen into your energy and what you need. This part, Shavasana, just is like gold. It's the magic part of the practice. To let your mind wander, to just let your energy settle, absorb all the benefits of the yin practice. So please do take as long as you need. As always, it's a pleasure, and I will see you again soon. Sat Nam.